Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is ShaneSki. Today we are back with another video, doing something a little bit different. We're not playing search today, but I'm going to give you guys a couple tips and tricks to help you guys get one of the most annoying challenges done that I've ever seen in any Call of Duty: point blank kills. Now, this challenge was in Modern Warfare. It was a little bit easier because you had shipment and stuff like that, but unfortunately the registration in this game is a little bit different, and you basically have to shove the barrel up their ass for it to even count. So I'm going to go over a class setup, basically just an idea of how you kind of want to build your gun, some examples and strategies you can use to get these kills. I'll have some examples, and I'll even have a little display of how close you actually have to be in order for these point blank medals and kills to count. And then I'll go over some game modes that helped me get this challenge done. So before I get into any of the strategies and stuffs you want, the main thing obviously is going to be the class. Personally, you're going to have to get up right in their face, so you're really not going to need to aim. You just want to kind of build your gun around like hip fire, so you can just rush up and slide into them. The main thing that you're going to have put on is one of these milliwatt lasers. I think the 5 milliwatt laser has the best hip fire accuracy increase. So as long as you have one of these milliwatt things on your gun and increase the hip fire, that's pretty much all you need. Everything else is kind of preference. Another thing that might help is the agency suppressor, just sort of something that will silence your gun, because you're going to want to be sneaky. You're going to want to go on flanks and get behind the enemy. So another thing that will help with that is running ninja on your classes, so you're silent and you're resistant to like field mics and stuff when running around. Now, as far as the game modes go, some of the game modes can help, but honestly it just depends on what type of lobby you get in. If you're getting in a lobby with a bunch of sweats and MP5s, you might just want to back out, because it's going to be really hard to get up in people's faces. But some things that do help is playing like hard point and domination, because people will be on the objectives and you might be able to stun them and get up in their face. You can play hardcore or core. It really just depends. Hardcore, they don't have a mini map unless they have a UAV, so it might be a little bit easier to sneak around and get up in their face. I did a little bit of experimenting in this fire team dirty bomb. This does help a little bit, like you can land on people because you fly out of the air and you can land on the objectives and get up in people's faces. The only problem is they have a little bit more health because they have armor in this game mode, so that's one of the downsides. It's kind of just preference, but if you get a bad lobby, I suggest just backing out and trying to find one where people aren't as sweaty. So now that we've gotten all of that good stuff out of the way, we're actually going to get into the strategies that I used and what I find most effective to actually complete this challenge. An obvious one is just sitting in a corner and waiting for people and then trying to sneak up behind them and get as close as possible. The problem with this is if you are playing core, even if you have Ghost on and they have a UAV, with Ghost, if you're not moving around, you still show up on the mini map, so that's the only downside. If you want to try the strategy, it's probably best to play that fire team dirty bomb or hardcore, since they don't have a UAV. Another strategy that's probably the most effective is just running stuns or flashes and chucking them at people and trying to get as close as possible. The stuns and flashes unfortunately aren't that good in this game. It stuns them for like half a second and then they're back to normal, but that was the most effective one that helped me when actually doing this. And then finally, if you are playing the fire team dirty bomb, or if you're just playing combined arms, those have like the bigger maps. If you just go on gigantic flanks and try and get behind the enemy, if you pair that with the stuns, usually you could probably pick up about 5 to 10 of these point blank kills, as long as you just get right into their face. I would suggest trying to slide. I think you move a little bit faster, so if you stun them, run at them and then slide, it might catch them a little bit off guard, maybe give you a little bit extra time to get closer. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna get into the little like diagram now, or not diagram. I hop into a custom game with my friend and I'll show you how close you actually have to be in order for the point blank kill to register. So now we're in the custom game with my friend. He's gonna pull up right here. This is like the generic like idea of how close you actually need to be for this point blank kill to actually count. You want to look for the little medal that pops up at the top of the screen when actually going for this challenge, so you know that you're actually getting credit for the kill and you're not just wasting your time. So the first couple of kills you're going to see is what you want to aim for, kind of an idea of how close you actually want to be. And then the final kill, you'll see I back up a little bit too much, and that's kind of like the max distance that you actually want to be in order for this kill to count. So right here is going to be the max distance that you can actually kill somebody and still get credit for this point blank medal and have your kill actually count. As you see, I back up a few feet and I still get that point blank medal to pop up. My friend's gonna run up here again in a second. You'll see I back up a few more feet than the last kill and I will not get that medal, therefore my kill does not count. Like I said in the beginning of the video, you got to get up close, personal. You basically got to have their body touching yours in order for this to count. If you're lucky, maybe this will count, but like you see right here, I don't get the medal, therefore it won't count in game if that happens. Anyway guys, I hope this gives you a better idea of how close you actually have to be to get this, challenge to actually work. I hope this video helps you. I know it's not my typical style of video, but I've been having trouble with this, so I thought I'd share my experience and some tips that helped me get this challenge done. If you are new to the channel and you enjoy what you see, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Check out some of my other videos. I'm trying to post every day some search and destroy games, so if you're interested in that, turn that bell on and hopefully you'll like it. Anyway, that's pretty much it. My name is ShaneSki. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.